Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering the clone of Jesus. Now, he made his very first appearance in Loaded Bible, Jesus vs. Vampires, issue number 1, that was released in February of 2006. His real name is Jesus H. Christ, but he is aware of the fact that he is a clone and not the original. And although intellectuals know that Jesus did not look like the description I'm about to give, I'll just estimate, compared to the modern humans he's beside in this comic, that he's about 6 feet 2 inches tall and 225 pounds. Also having green eyes and long brown hair to be able to fit the mold of the popular imagery of Jesus. Now, that being said, although he's not supposed to be the original, he does have many of the abilities that we'd assume Jesus Christ would have, in addition to several other abilities that seem to be engineered into his genetic code. Specifically, he seems to at least have low-level superhuman strength, durability, and speed, being able to easily outmatch multiple vampires in his universe. And that's not to mention that he's a monster hand-to-hand combatant, preferring to use various high-tech swords that have been developed for him. His favorite seems to be a blue-bladed lightsaber-type weapon that he calls the Magdalene, which is actually a nanotech switch sword, as he calls it, with a molecular titanium blade, which is capable of cutting between atoms. And as an honorable mention, I'll also note another cool sword he has called the Longinus II, which is basically a solar plasma molded by custom gravity fields, and he literally says it cuts like a star. Now, the Loaded Bible has been an ongoing series of multiple one-shots and miniseries. The original story was set in the near future, where the Earth had been decimated by a nuclear holy war that was egged on by secretive vampire populations. Following this apocalyptic event, the vampire population would take off, since they weren't affected by the radiation like we were. But humanity's last refuge was the protected city called New Vatican City. And after this now American city grew in strength and faith in God, the vampires would start to attack the city. And the so-called church, or leadership of the population, would turn to the only hero they felt could save them, which was a highly advanced clone of Jesus Christ. Their engineered savior would be a massive success and would be a major thorn in the vampire nation's side. Now, in the most recent run of Loaded Bible, titled Blood of My Blood, the familiar clone Jesus Christ would face down another huge vampiric threat. In this installment to the series, the engineered Messiah is charged with tracking down and destroying a clone version of Dracula, which was setting the stage for an epic battle between light and darkness. You see, the setting of this new adventure is decades after the events of the original series. And this time, the stakes for the clone Jesus are higher than ever because the new Vatican City has cut a deal with the vampire nations. Amazingly, they've folded and decided to unite under the resurrected champion, Dracula. Now, this is a unique series that's full of allegories and claims to be a quote-unquote beautiful modern take on the saga of a clone messiah and the individuals that bent his teachings to fit their will. This is a continuation of a bold story about a lone protector at the end of the world who continually risks his life to defend love and compassion while simultaneously crushing hypocrisy and cruelty wherever it may hide. And ultimately, no matter how many runs the series has, we deep down know how the outcome of this story will go. Now, for his powers and abilities, and his influence on the Image comics, in particular Loaded Bible universe, for my 1 to 10 rating, I won't give Jesus a rating because I'm not worthy. I'll let you make that decision on your own. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like, subscribe, and join the new Sage.